to grant my wish.
On to
In the distant future, space travel is a triviality. Genetic enhancement, a question of morality. Caught in the middle, Kira Yamato will make his choice.
My friends are on that ship!
As coordinators and naturals decide right and wrong.
You did betray your own people, didn't you?
Life and death.
Fire!
Gundam Seed, tonight at 10:30. Reap what you sow.
Lord Slug now continues.
Let me have some of the fun.
On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment. On Toonami.
What's going on with your team? I got it. What's up with this?
Okay, a little bit to the left. Your other left.
Every kid needs a giant robot now and then. Get yours. Megas XLR. 1 hour premiere. Saturday, May 1st at 9. Only Toonami.
Now it's in Spanish.
Lord Slug now continues. On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment.
I call on you to grant my wish.
On Toonami.
Brainiac's back. You and the Justice League can stop him. Look in Post Serials for this free power card. You can log on to postopia.com and unlock the adventure. Choose what they say. Use effects. You create the story. One free power card in marked boxes of Post Serials.
Coordinator. The future for humankind or genetic freaks?
We have no choice but to fight.
Time to decide.
You're one of us, Kira.
No!
Gundam Seed, tonight at 10:30. Enhance this.
Lord Slug now continues.
Let me have some of the fun.
On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment. On Toonami.
Tinseltown's a weird place. Some things are fun. Some things seem endless.
Longer portion of the equation.
But when you can find that rare something that is endless fun, a star is born. Fruit by the foot is fantastic. The fun goes on and on and on. And it's a lot more fun than this guy. Fruit by the foot, please. See you next time.
Hollywood's Laugh Factory has produced some great comedy teams. Laurel and Hardy, The Three Stooges, and most recently, Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Together, these three crazy kids have tickled millions of funny bones with their cockamamie schemes and cul-de-sac hijinks. That's why Ed Heads everywhere were shocked by the news that Eddy, the ringleader of the Ed's escapades, is thinking about going solo.
You've got to be kidding.
Sources tell Cartoon Fundamentals exclusive that Eddy has been pitching a new show to network producers titled Me, and Eddy.
Ha ha ha.
Understandably, his co-stars are both hurt and confused by the news. But even though Eddy has always considered himself the star of the show,
It's me!
he may find it harder to get laughs without his friends around. So good luck, Eddy. You're gonna need it. But at least for now, you're the subject of another Cartoon Fundamentals exclusive.
Lord Slug now continues. On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment.
I call on you to grant my wish.
On Toonami.
Hey, check this out. Every weekday from 5 to 7, Cartoon Network's throwing a big party. Consider this your invitation.
Awesomely radical, dude!
For the best action cartoons with a little extra deep-sea flavor in between. If you can cannonball, you'll be right at home. Starting at 5, Totally Spies makes waves in a stylish way.
I suppose you girls are here to save the world.
That was the general plan.
At 5:30, Code Lyoko makes its premiere on Cartoon Network.
Are you ready? Here we go.
At 6, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back.
Don't let the pretty faces fool you. We're tougher than we look.
And then at 6:30, Teen Titans gives you a daily dose of superhero action.
Things are about to get heavy.
Miguzi, weekdays from 5 to 7, only on Cartoon Network.
Looks like this is gonna be good.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Lord Slug will return in a moment. Toonami.
In the distant future, space travel is a triviality. Genetic enhancement, a question of morality. Caught in the middle, Kira Yamato will make his choice.
My friends are on that ship!
As coordinators and naturals decide right and wrong.
You did betray your own people, didn't you?
Life and death.
Fire!
Gundam Seed, tonight at 10:30. Reap what you sow.
If you want to save the world, always remember the golden rule. There is no I in team.
I got the Sonic if you got the boom.
Teen Titans, weeknights at 6:30, only on Miguzi.
Trouble's brewing in Gotham City.
It's Batman, ain't it? Jeez Louise, it's a woman.
A vigilante is wreaking havoc on the Dark Knight's turf. But she's bitten off more than she can chew. Can Batman discover her true identity before it's too late?
Who are you?
Batman, Mystery of the Batwoman. Next Saturday night at 7:30. Dark Knight Squared.
Got a jet.
Only Toonami.
Well, there goes our sun. Guess that's it for the day.
Every kid needs a giant robot now and then. Get yours. Megas XLR. 1 hour premiere. Saturday, May 1st at 9. Only Toonami.
Lord Slug now continues. On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment.
I call on you to grant my wish.
On Toonami.
It's spy time.
The girls of Whoop can handle anything. Jumping out of a plane,
Alex, look out!
fighting bad guys, even finding the cutest outfit at the mall. Now they're bringing a little style to Miguzi.
You guys have nothing to fear with us around.
All new episodes of Totally Spies, weekdays at 5.
Hi, Clover, Sam, Alex.
Hi, David.
Now, if they could just talk to those boys.
Prepare for departure.
Boarding school kids have it easy.
Are you ready?
Use a big supercomputer,
Virtualization.
battle in a virtual world,
We're not exactly having a tea party here!
stop an evil villain,
Santa's up to something.
and save the world.
Return to the past now.
On second thought, maybe it's not so easy.
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm up to the job.
Code Lyoko, weekdays at 5:30,
Now, which one of you wants to be first?
only on Miguzi.
Lord Slug now continues.
Let me have some of the fun.
On Toonami.
Lord Slug will return in a moment. On Toonami.
Go, Jackie!
When the world needs a hero, he's the Chan for the job.
Jackie, bam, and bam, bam.
Jackie Chan Adventures. Coming up next. Check with Jackie.
The Turtles are back, and they're better than ever.
We're unbelievable!
Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and a whole bunch of bad guys just waiting to get shelled.
Let the butt kicking begin.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, weeknights at 6,
Well, all in a day's work.
only on Miguzi. Cowabunga, dudes!
We can make much mischief here.
When the world needs saving, there's one group of teenagers who will always get the job done.
Titans, go!
Whoever they are, they're no match for the Teen Titans.
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I am stronger than I look.
Teen Titans, weeknights at 6:30. Come on in. The water's fine. Only on Miguzi. Boarding school kids have it easy.
Are you ready?
Use a big supercomputer.
Virtualization.
Battle in a virtual world.
We're not exactly having a tea party here.
Stop an evil villain.
Santa's up to something.
And save the world.
Return to the past now.
On second thought, maybe it's not so easy.
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm up to the job.
Code Lyoko. Weekdays at 5:30.
Now, which one of you wants to be first?
Only on Miguzi.
Lord Slug now continues. On Toonami.
We are the Globetrotters of the new millennium, but this is the real deal. Guys are trying to beat us every night. It ain't rehearsed, and we going for the juggler every night.
A lot of the guys that we play against, they want to try to show us up.
Rule number one, how to stop hot sauce. You can't.
I got confidence in my teammates, and I don't think we're going to lose one game. Alamo, man.
I used to hear about Alamo a long time ago.
Got the ball on a string. It's like a yo-yo.
One day we was walking in the gym, right? I walked in. They were going, wow. I'm like, oh, they really showing me love. There was hot sauce behind me.
Hot sauce. The most mind-boggling thing I've ever seen with a basketball is what he does daily.
And then he does shake guys. I mean, you know, I'm telling you, hot sauce.
Half man, half amazing.
Anthony Hayward, I know him, his government name. You know what I'm saying?
My name is Half Man, Half Amazing, the original.
The name says it all.
I've been with N1 for 4 years.
Been with him 2 years, but actually 3.
I have been playing up at Rucker. I guess N1 had been talking to Main Event and Headache and a couple other guys. They asked him to go around New York City and try to find some of the better ball players, if not the best in the city.
I was in Atlanta just playing. They was like, we trying to look for some flavor from the Dirty South.
They gave him the names, and luckily Miles was one of them.
And I'm the first player to just get thrown on the main team. I'm representing, you know what I'm saying, the Dirty South.
I would encourage like every kid to play basketball. I learned so many lessons from basketball that I have to use in life. Like in life, I was lazy. And that's the same way I was on the court. You can't be like that in life.
My dad told me if you find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Peep my double feature. Half Man's not just a ball player, he's a school teacher. So for all you kids, you stay in school. If you want to play basketball, that's fine, but make sure that you take care of your grades first.
I'm Alex Ross, and I'm a comic book artist. I've pretty much known since I was a child that I wanted to be a comic artist. I was making little folded-over comics based upon anything I saw on television since I was 3 years old. My favorite superhero is Superman, as can often be seen throughout my house. Superman embodies all the kind of hope and inspiration I can imagine a superhero giving me. He's the original. He's sort of the first and greatest of all superheroes.
To be in comics, you must draw good.
The way I work is to do a tight, detailed thumbnail, and I then do photo reference from that of a live model, which I then use for the final painting. I've had occasion to use myself as a model when no others would do, when I needed somebody to fill in for a costume. The easiest hero for me to paint is probably Superman, because I've been doing him for so long now, and I've got a lot of references, you can see. Wait, what do I do for fun? One of my favorite hobbies is collecting, and I've collected a great deal of stuff that has inspired me since I was a child, and more that comes out every day. Superman, Batman, if you have to pick one, Pick the one in the red and blue. Which one does bullets bounce off of? I've never heard of Toonami. Back up again. All of my favorite shows have been on Toonami. For anybody who wants to be in comics, learning to draw is fundamental to it. Have the best skill possible in drawing the human figure and be able to draw as much action and backgrounds as possible. The best part of being a comic book artist is truly just to be able to do comics, because comics are fun. You get to draw cool stuff, and it's a lot more inspiring and interesting than people might think. This is a storytelling form that you can entirely control, and you can do anything possible. My superpower would be to make the imagined real.
Being a Kai Judo master is not easy. You ready?
Bring it on!
But Shogo has the bloodline and the will to win.
My dream is to become a great Kaijudo master, just like my father.
Now he just needs a clue.
Okay, Kirafuda, you're going down.
Come on, kid. Let's see if you have the gift. All new episodes of Duel Masters, tonight at 7. Know when to hold them.
I'm in. I never turn down a challenge.
Only Toonami.
The Turtles are back, and they're better than ever.
We're unbelievable.
Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and a whole bunch of bad guys just waiting to get shelled.
Get them. Let the butt kicking begin.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, weeknights at 6.
Well, all in a day's work.
Only on Miguzi. Cowabunga, dude.
The Black Star Dragon Balls have been gathered. Goku's feeling like his old self again. Or so it seems. Meanwhile, Bebe's rampage has gone unchecked. But Goku has a little surprise of his own.
This should be the best fight ever.
Can he save the Earth before Piccolo pays the ultimate price? All new episodes of Dragon Ball GT. Tonight at 10. You ain't seen nothing yet. Only Toonami.
All you guys make such a big deal about going into outer space. I live there, so it's no big thing to me. But I wanted to see how humans do it. I headed over to NASA to get me an astronaut. Found a guy named Robert Kirby. Check him out.
Continue. 3, 2, 1.
My name is Robert Kirby. I'm a commander in the United States Navy, and I'm an astronaut.
We have a go from A to start.
I've been to space twice. I was on 2 missions. The first one was mission STS-85 on board the Space Shuttle Discovery, and my second mission was STS-98 on board the Space Shuttle Atlantis.
And liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis.
I decided I wanted to become an astronaut after taking a field trip to Johnson Space Center, and I met a woman named Kathy Thornton who was an astronaut. After talking to her, I decided that I wanted to do the same job that she did. The astronaut candidate training took about a year. The training's actually like going to Disneyland, only getting paid to do it. We do a lot of simulators. We learn how to handle different types of emergencies. We learn how to do spacewalks. We learn how to do all of our experiments that are scheduled to do on that mission.
We would really like it if you could get a good shot of the port ECOM antenna.
During our training, we go to the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, and the Neutral Buoyancy Lab is really just a big swimming pool. And we actually practice our spacewalks there on full-scale mock-ups of the 2 space vehicles.
The training's pretty cool, and it's fitting because doing spacewalks is pretty cool. Oh, man.
I love doing spacewalks.
Okay, guys. I think it's a great day to go and do a spacewalk.
Being in space is just the greatest thing in the world. The view is incredible. The Earth is beautiful. It's faster than any car or any ride you've ever had in your life. Weightlessness is kind of a weird feeling, but the best way I could describe it is probably being underwater in a pool where you don't have to hold your breath and your vision isn't very blurry. It's a totally peaceful feeling. The vehicle we're in front of is called the Crawler. We use it to take a mobile launch platform and a space shuttle out to the launch pad. And the whole stack weighs about 15 million pounds when it's all said and done. I've been on the Space Shuttle Discovery and the Space Shuttle Atlantis, and Discovery is definitely my favorite. I have a soft spot in my heart for Discovery just because it was my first time, and the ride is a lot smoother. And going to orbit on board Discovery, it's just rock solid. It flies like a tensed muscle. Space food really isn't very different from the food that you have every day, but the packaging is a little bit different. Peach yogurt, there's a grilled pork chop. I eat a lot of shrimp cocktail on orbit, but this is probably my favorite, and that's chocolate. Becoming an astronaut isn't much different from getting any other government job. You apply via the standard form 171, and hopefully they pick your name from a list of probably 3,000 to interview, and if you're lucky enough, they pick you to ride in the space shuttle.
Copy that, flight thing.
My favorite astronaut is probably Neil Armstrong, and just because he was part of the team that did something that's truly great, and it took a lot of bravery to do what he and his team did. If I had to give any advice to the kids that were watching this show right now, I would just say try to be the best at whatever you do, and do something that you really enjoy. Life is too short not to really enjoy what you're doing every day. So I would definitely go and seek out something that allowed me to have a lot of fun while I was working. I did that, and hopefully you'll get to do the same.
Roger that. We're watching.
In the distant future, space travel is a triviality. Genetic enhancement, a question of morality. Caught in the middle, Kira Yamato will make his choice.
My friends are on that ship!
As coordinators and naturals decide right and wrong.
You did betray your own people, didn't you?
Life and death.
Fire!
Gundam Seed, tonight at 10:30. Reap what you sow.
Hey, check this out! Every weekday from 5 to 7, Cartoon Network's throwing a big party. Consider this your invitation.
Awesomely radical, dude!
For the best action cartoons with a little extra deep-sea flavor in between. If you can cannonball, you'll be right at home. Starting at 5, Totally Spies makes waves in a stylish way.
I suppose you girls are here to save the world.
That was the general plan.
At 5:30, Code Lyoko makes its premiere on Cartoon Network. Are you ready? Here we go. At 6, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back.
Don't let the pretty faces fool you. We're tougher than we look.
And then at 6:30, Teen Titans gives you a daily dose of superhero action.
Things are about to get heavy.
Miguzi, weekdays from 5 to 7, only on Cartoon Network.
Looks like this is gonna be good.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Every kid needs a giant robot.